Hey everybody, finally running Darlington in the Cup Series. Saturday morning before Cup practice. Um, Full disclosure, this is my second attempt. The first one did not go well. Um, Ended up smacking the wall out of turn 2 pretty early and collecting another guy, and I ended up being okay. I limped it to like a 12th or something place finish, but the other guy freaking lost his mind on me in the chat and all that. So I decided not to upload that video because it was disastrous. But definitely had a right to be mad at me, but this dude went completely nuts. So it's kind of actually a little funny, but decided to just run another one. So this is this is not quite as good a field on the 2 car. Um, Lap 1's pretty much a throwaway lap, at least in my experience, so that's my 29.91. And then my lap 2 was a 6.49, which would have put me third, but I just brushed the outside wall, unwinding the wheel off of 4 coming to the line, so got disqualified on that lap. So in 7th instead of 3rd, which is not horrible. I thought I was going to be way farther back, so we'll see what I can do here. Pretty fun to run by yourself, but as always at Darlington, it's freaking terrifying when you're in a group of cars all next to each other. So we'll see what happens. Just gonna try and take it easy. We had long green flag runs in my first one, so not sure. This is not as good a field, but we might still be able to have some long runs. Who knows? Might be able to grab 6th here if I'm lucky. Nope. A little bit slow on the 3 to 4 shift. Oh, he did back off. Okay, good. That's kind of good because I drove it in there a little bit like he was going to, so. Got the brake bias back to 50%. Seems to be kind of loose in 1 and 2 and dead tight in 3 and 4, kind of like normal. Almost overdrove turn 3 there. Get it turned down in the center, loose off of 4. A little bit of breathing room behind me, which is good. Car on the wall behind me, it stacks them up. As much breathing room as I can have. The more I can have, the better. Hoping I can be good enough to run top 5 here. That's all I'm wanting in this field. Obviously, should have been good enough to qualify 3rd, but made just a little bit of a mistake coming to the line. So it looked like 1 or 2 guys behind me must have wrecked. See how I fare on the outside this time. I got a really good jump down there on the inside on the initial start, so pretty much a big game of chicken going into 1 on restarts, or really anytime you're side by side with somebody. So really tough to be side by side with anybody through 1 and 2. Do we have guys pitting here? No, okay, I was gonna say. We got 2 sets of tires, and the tires are gonna wear fast, but still only lap 5 here. So, yeah, like I was saying, if you know anything about Darlington, it's really tough to run side by side with anybody through 1 and 2 and not hit each other, let alone actually have a good race. So if you do make it through the corner without running into each other, usually the guy on the top has the advantage. The guy on the bottom is just so pinched down there, has to be out of the gas forever. So hopefully, I got the 3 car behind me though. He's coming from the back. He's always really fast. Guessing he's probably not going to let me have anything here if he gets to my left rear. But as long as I'm, you know, leading him into the corner, I'm not giving it up. Hoping we can go green here. Because if this is anything like Dover, I should have quite a bit of life left at the end. I usually try and do a good job saving the right front. I was in about a perfect spot there before that caution with the big gap behind me. I was going to work on saving a little bit, but that's alright. This is the first next-gen race where I've gone into it just accepting that I'm going to have to shift. So I think that's, thinking back, that's probably why I've been so slow in a couple different places, especially Martinsville. I just refuse to shift a lot of the times, so definitely no choice here though. Click it down into 4th, in the middle of 3 and 4. And the straightaways are long enough that you get up to all the way to the top of 5th, going into turn 3. So,
get ready.
So had a good jump last time. See if I can do it again and stay in 6th here.
All right, man. Pace cars in.
Another good jump. I'm actually going to end up 5th. Can't believe this right now. 3 car flying behind me. I got nowhere to go in front of me either though. Probably could have dived it down to the inside there, but don't want to go backwards getting pinned on the bottom. Might be a little bit quicker than a couple of these guys, but the 3 is quicker than all of us. Just gotta be real careful off of 2 that I don't get loose. Tried to go to 6th gear there. Doesn't exist. Tried the lower line in 3 and 4 that time, loose off of 4. Big gap behind the 3 car. If he gets to my left rear, I'll definitely let him go. There, I'm loose off of 2. Just gonna let him go on the outside here. Huge gap. Gotta start taking care of it here. Almost grabbed the wall off 2. I'm really struggling off of turn 2 right now. Just hoping I get a long enough run for this thing to come to me. Or for all the guys in front of me to come to me, maybe I should say. This race was so fun in the Xfinity car. You can hang that thing out and drive it loose. Not the case in this car, but different kind of challenge. Still pretty fun. Just can't let it start to step out on you at all. And if it does, you can't overcorrect it. You just gotta let it fix its, well, I don't know how to explain it, I guess, but you just can't crank it right and drive through it like you can in pretty much any other car. Same concept as everywhere else in this car, but it's Darlington, so everything's harder. Need to get myself to back up turn 3 just a little bit more. I've got enough of a gap behind me. I can save a little bit better than I am. 1 and 2 is just such a momentum corner. I don't think I need to change anything up there, but right here I'm going to just roll out of it a little bit earlier. Fourth place car sideways off of turn 4. Three should be able to get by him, but that's a bad spot to be side by side though. We'll see if they make it. Wow, both of those guys did a very good job. The 8 car was real slow because of it though. Loose off 4. Hopefully we're all spread out enough here that this thing can go green. This is going to be a really fun run to the end if it does. Just going to try and wait on it too, coming off of 4. You can crank a bunch of wheel into it and really slide to right front, and it'll help you for a couple laps, but it hurts you way bad at the end. So just going to try and be patient all the way through there. Basically, the biggest thing I'm worrying about here is loose off of 2, because that's how I ended my race in the first one. Got loose off of 2 and overcorrected it a little bit and smacked the wall. If there wouldn't have been a car under me, I would have been fine, but yeah, that's how the first one ended, so pretty awful. Looks like the 13 might be reeling me in a little bit back there. Bringing the 12 car with him. Battle for the lead, it looks like. Starting to get in some shade here. Leader's fighting him hard, trying not to give up top spot. Carried just a little bit too much speed through the center of 1 and 2 that time. Hurt my exit. Ran a big diamond in 3 and 4 that time. Looks like the gap to the 13 is stabilized a little bit. That's a good thing. That's more like what I'm looking for off of turn 2 that time. Slowed down the center quite a bit. 3 cars all the way up to 3rd. Working on 2nd place. He's probably going to win it. 1 car. Let's see. Maybe the 1 car's the leader. I'm not sure. The 1 car is a really high iRating guy. I think he's like in the 7,000s if I remember right. I did not see the strength of field for this race. For some reason it didn't work on the loading screen, but I would guess right around 3,000 or high 2,000s maybe. Overcooked turn 3 pretty bad. Got on the brakes hard. Used a lot of right front tire there. Approaching halfway here. Another good race. Had some really good luck lately. Knock on wood, but haven't been in any caution fests in a while. Really need this thing to keep going green though. It seems like it might be coming to me here. Fourth place car looks like he's having some internet issues that could get sketchy if I find myself side by side with him. Definitely quicker than the 8 car right here. Might be quicker than all 3 of these cars right in front of me, so see if I can get a good run off of one of these corners. That's what I was hoping for. Appreciate that from the 8. That's what you gotta do. I was quite a bit quicker than him earlier in the race too, and didn't make a move on him, so I was hoping he would remember that. It's fun to race with guys like that that are, you know, pretty aware and kind. Especially at Darlington, it's pretty imperative. 3rd place car in the wall here. That is the 1 car, okay. Surprised he's not walking away with it, honestly. I think I've run with him 2 or 3 other times and he's just been unbeatable. One car is really loose off of turn 2. Did a good job saving it, not overcorrecting it. It's going to be a good battle for 3rd here, I think, if it goes green. The 3 of us look like we might be kind of pretty even here. I might be a little bit quicker than the 1 car, not sure about the 4. Oh, and the 2nd place car, the 3 just wrecked it off of turn 2. No caution. Oh, and this guy's in the wall in front of me. Oh my gosh, everybody's falling apart. Four is gonna let me go too. So I just gotta keep it together here, keep the fenders on it, and pray that this thing keeps going green. I might end up with a 2nd out of it. Really tight through 3 and 4, but the 1 car has been really loose everywhere, kind of all over the place, so like I said, just gonna try and keep it in between the walls and keep the right front on it. Normally I would say I wouldn't mind being loose like the one car is, but in this car it's just deadly. 4 car, I think, screwed up his aero pretty bad. He's falling back pretty quick. Down a lot of straightaway speed, I can imagine. Six car's pretty much walking away with it. Not gonna have anything for him, but I'm gonna have to be careful not to get on the gas too hard off of these corners and have it step out on me. But I'm gonna need to get a good run off of probably turn 4 like I did with the other two. See if I can do anything this time. Just bounced it off the wall. Luckily didn't hit it hard. And the one car's gonna let me go. I figured he was smart enough to do that. Another thank you, IO. .6 seconds behind the 6 car.
You're in second.
See how I do without a pace setter right in front of me. Sometimes that makes it quite a bit harder. Just praying that this thing goes green. Oh, the lap car's slow. That hurts. Hope I didn't screw up the car there. Ran in the back of him pretty hard. I just can't pull the wheel left coming out of turn 2 there. I think it was turn 2. See if it's hurt here. Man, I was in such a good spot there. I was even looked like I might be reeling in the 6 car a little bit. Eight cars found some speed again. I think this thing might be just a little bit off the pace what it was before. I was flying before I hit that lap car. Try and just get back in a rhythm here. Yeah, the 6 is taking off again. Just rubbed the wall. Didn't even slow me down. Just a brush. Really feel the right front going away now. Seem to be pretty good in 1 and 2. I think I'm losing time in 3 and 4. Time to go here. Man, the one car was really high for a long time there. That hurt him. I don't think he got quite the turn off of turn 2 that he needed. One car in the wall. Need the 8 to make a mistake behind me. It's hard to work on the one car with a bunch of pressure in your mirror. I was really slow in the center 1 and 2 that time. Thankfully the 8 didn't look like he had a very good corner either. What an awesome race. Trying to get this thing to rotate in 3 and 4 is not easy. Now I gotta remember that both of these guys let me go as soon as I showed them my headlight down there underneath them, so if the 8 gets to me, I'm not gonna hold him up. Oh boy. Really screwed up bad that time. 8 had to check up for me. Got on the brakes hard and the thing just, the left front, or the, I don't know if it was a split or what, but it just felt like the front end of the car just laid on the ground. Overcompensate there, running too low, but didn't seem to hurt me. See, I got 6 laps to get back to the one car here. Just don't think the car's quite the same as it was for that lap car. Need the one to start getting loose again. There, the 8 car got loose off of 4. I had a good corner. See what I can do here. I'm guessing he's not going to let me go this late in the race, though. He's already let me go once. Oh boy. Almost did the same thing entering 3 and plowed straight into the wall. Luckily I was able to modulate the brake pedal that time and almost locked up the left front. The 6 cars just absolutely left us. I definitely wouldn't have caught him, so. Not like I was going to get the win, but I think I would have had second pretty easy. Still might have a shot at him. Like I said, though, we got 3 to go here now. He's not going to let me go, I don't think, a second time. Wow, it was really close to the wall in the center there. Got the 8 in the wall behind me, it looked like. All the ones in the wall. I was so tight all the way through there. Man, I just needed a little bit of rotation there. Both of us up in the wall in 3 and 4. Dang it. Man, if I wouldn't have got the wall, I would have had a shot at him, I think. Right on him. Dang it, I needed one more lap. Oh man.
Stay low.
What a good race. That was so much fun.
There's the checkered flag. Great job, driver.
I think I was good enough for second there, but can't complain too much. I screwed up somebody else's race the first time I ran this thing, so. Oh man, that was fun. Yeah, I do have a little bit of damage. Probably didn't help. 78.95 on the tires. Wow, that surprises me. Let's check out what all happened. Three car starting in the back. 13 checks up pretty hard in front of him. 13 brushes the wall in 3 and 4. 20 is gonna do the same. Wow, the 15 overdrove 3 quite a bit there. There's gonna be our first caution. 15 loose off of 2, and then big stack up. Wow, guys, still wrecking here. 3 car barely snuck through there. Took out quite a few cars. On the restart, 4 car, blinking. Not sure what's going on with the 21 there. Something happens to him at some point. Obviously, he was a lap down there at the end. Oops. A lot of guys with internet issues, it looks like. The 6 car definitely had something figured out here. He just had us all covered by a mile. That's pretty impressive. A lot of blinking going on here. Seems like the 5 cars got issues. That is basically what I did on my qualifying lap right there. Made it all the way through turn 4 and just unwound the wheel and brushed the wall. Killed my qualifying lap, but I would have been second at best, I think, so can't be too mad. Oh. That's a pretty good lick there for the 1 car. There's the 8 letting me go. Everybody up here knew how to race. That was nice. You can just hear how much the pace has slowed down in 3 and 4. That's crazy. Even though it wasn't as much as the Xfinity race, I don't think. Xfinity race, we were absolutely out of control by the end of it. Luckily, the 3 car wrecked it, but kept it straight there. There's the 21. At some point, maybe he doesn't actually ever wreck it. He's just off the pace, I guess. Oh, nope, there we go. '20 and the 21. Luckily, that didn't cause a caution. Restarts at the end would have been wild. I wouldn't have wanted anything to do with that. Really thought I had the 8 car covered here, but he apparently saved quite a bit there for the end. He was still pretty quick. Pretty good lick there. We should be getting pretty close to the end here. And then here's me in the lap car, and he was just a lot slower than I thought. Definitely smacked him pretty good there. Not sure how much that was hurting me, I guess, but it definitely wasn't helping. Wow, I can't believe this didn't cause a caution. Got disconnected soon enough, I guess. That's good. Also got quite a bit of room to spin out of trouble here. Just needed one more lap there at the end with the one car. Finally put together a few good corners in a row and got to his inside, but just one more lap. Alright, that's it. Well, that makes me feel a lot better in my first race here. So, that was a heck of a lot of fun. I keep having really good luck with these things going green, so hopefully that continues. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.